Hello and welcome to another Stamp with Amy K Facebook Live video. And I'm just out here double checking real quickly that I am live where I want to be out on my Facebook page, which hopefully I am. So if you are stopping in, please feel free to say hello if you're here for the live video. Otherwise, you can certainly watch the replay and leave comments or questions if you have any. Yep, looks like I'm out here live where I should be, so hopefully we'll get a few people joining us today. So I know that right now, this time of the year is a little rough for everybody. We're trying frantically to get our Christmas and holiday things all done and ready to go. Hey, good morning, Patricia. Thanks for joining. So we're trying to get everything done for the holidays. And so I thought I would give you some really quick little thank you things that you can do. So this is a quick thank you card and just a little treat box that you can make. That will be super simple for the holidays. So before we get started on the projects, though, I just wanted to remind you of a couple things. The Christmas Time is Here product suite is still available. All the items are still in the online store, so definitely go check all of those out, and they are while supplies last, so lots of pretty things, designer series paper, pretty ribbon and enamel dots. The stamp set is fantastic, dies, so the whole 9 yards, still all available. And Stampin' Up's paper trimmers also still available, so definitely go take a look at that in the online store as well. Hey, Karen, thanks for hopping in. Oh, and that you got the day off so that you could watch me. How awesome is that? Look at that. So I'm sure that was all you had to do today was come and watch me make cards. So yay. All right. So, hey, Denise, thanks for joining, and Christy as well. So nice to see you guys out here. So, all right. Jean's here too from North Dakota. So thanks for joining. Yeah, I feel a little like North Dakota today with the huge pile of snow out my back window. But thankfully, we're supposed to warm up to about 40 degrees. So hopefully it will be gone soon. So crazy, crazy weather yesterday for sure. The kids had the day off of school, and we had a late start this morning because of it too. So, Catherine's buried in 24 inches of snow up in New York. So yes, it's, like I said, we aren't quite that buried here, but the driveway is thankfully finally melting enough that I feel safe walking on it without skidding in my, ice skates. So, all right. A couple other things I wanted to remind you about, or tell you about, is first of all, the year-end closeout sale is going on from Stampin' Up. It started this morning, so the items that are listed out there under the retiring favorites, as well as the discounted items, are all available. They are retiring items that are all available only while supplies last from Stampin' Up. So if there are anything on those lists out there that you're interested in, definitely go get in my online store and get them ordered right away so that you don't miss out on getting those. There are a handful of things that are on sale, so go take a peek at those under the discounted section. And also, I am doing a little free shipping offer on top of the sale from Stampin' Up. That is for today only for orders of $50 or greater. So let me know if you have questions about that. The details are posted out on my blog, which is stampwithamyk.com. So again, that is for today, Tuesday, December 3rd. So if you're watching this replay a little bit later, just know that it goes through the end of the day, Tuesday, December 3rd. Let's see, paper shares. I'm actually going to be posting designer series paper shares for the new occasions catalog that is coming up. I call it the occasions catalog. It is the January to June 2020 mini catalog, not the occasions catalog. So be on the lookout for those a little bit later this week from me. So just want to let you know about that. And I think that's about all for now. So we'll go ahead and get going on the card. And if I think of anything else, I will let you know as we're rolling along here. So you probably noticed, but this is actually one of the Whisper White note cards and envelopes. And hey, Christine, thanks for hopping in from Minnesota and from from southern Arizona. It's 50 degrees. That's kind of chilly for Arizona, especially down south, isn't it? I feel like it should be warmer down there. So, all right. So this is one of the Stampin' Up Whisper White note cards and envelopes. So this comes in a pack of 20, and it's a great deal. They're pre-scored envelopes are designed to fit them together. So it's an awesome little nice bonus. You can find those in my online store and in the Stampin' Up catalog. So let me know if you have questions about those. And also, because I was sort of assuming that you'd want to do these in like an assembly line fashion and do several of them, I set it up on the Stamperez to show you how you could do that real easily and get these cards made in a big hurry. So these stamp sets that we are using today, I guess I should have started with that, is abstract impressions I'm using for the thank you sentiment on here. And then we have the swirly frames rectangle that I'm using to put the rectangle around the note card. So the colors that we are using today for ink is Sahara Sand, for the frame. So we're going to go ahead and I've again set it up on the Stamparatus. I've put the note card in up towards the top. And the little foam mat is in here as well. So make sure that when you're stamping with your Stamparatus, you've got the black foam mat in there if you're using photopolymer stamps, which we are today. So I've got the Stamparatus here all set up with the swirly frames image, and we're going to ink it in Sahara Sand ink. All right. So has everybody checked out the sale and all that stuff today from Stampin' Up? Like I said, there's some really good things in that catalog that are retiring soon, so make sure you get out and take a peek at it if you haven't yet. Whoop, and it looks like I sort of missed a little section here when I was inking it towards the middle, so nice thing about the Stamparatus, we can just re-ink it quick. And hopefully it looks like, whoop, now I've of course got it too dark on the one side. Should have re-inked the whole thing. We'll just keep stamping, that's all. All right, finally done. So, all right, the next thing I did was, again, I went ahead and set up the Stamparatus, so just flip over the plate and got it set up for the sentiment to be stamped. And we're going to use shaded spruce ink for that. One thing that we did find out today is that, well, we've known it for a little while, is that if you are interested in joining Stampin' Up, there is a good deal that will be coming in during celebration. However, right now is an even better time to join, just because you can actually do pre-order now. You can get the items from the new catalog in your starter kit, and then you can pre-order as much as you'd like after that. So, definitely a nice little bonus. If you're interested in joining, drop me a note, let me know. I could talk with you more about it, and I'm happy to do that. So let me know if you have questions on it. Trying to figure out a spot for my Stamparatus, because of course my desk is a mess. So we've got our sentiment, we've got our frame stamped around it. So Catherine says she's checked out the retired items and got a couple of them. Yep. So definitely good, a good sale. So. All right, the next thing we're going to do is punch out a couple of trees from the Wrapped in Plaid Designer Series paper. And this paper, sadly, is actually on the retiring list. So if you do not have it or don't have an adequate supply of it, like 10 packs, make sure you get out and get yours ordered soon, because I do have a feeling that this Designer Series paper pack is probably not going to last too terribly long, because it is a good one. So, and again, the Wrapped in Plaid Designer Series paper, and I'm using the Pine Tree Punch to punch out a couple little trees here. And we're actually almost done with the card front. So, I'm just going to add a little bit of snail here to the back of a couple of the trees. Going to adhere them on here. I think we'll put this one here. And then we've got the, almost put it down the wrong side. Got the cherry cobbler tree. We're going to go ahead and add him or her. I guess it could be a her tree. I don't know. So going to go ahead and adhere that over here. And then add a couple of Stampin' Dimensionals underneath the final tree, so that it's raised up a little bit from the card base. So... Oh, Catherine says she just saw that. Yes, you definitely do need to order some more of that DSP. It's very pretty, and I feel like it can be used kind of definitely throughout the winter. There's, just some good winter designs on it, good colors, and the plaid is awesome. So can't ever go wrong with that. So, all right, we're going to add the final tree on here. And that's it for the cards. So, it's super simple. Get out your Stamparatus, and you'll have these cards done, a big stack of them in no time, because the tree punching only takes a minute to get those done as well. So, definitely a quick card, easy one for the holidays. And the envelopes are all done for you. Card bases are all pre-cut. So, this is definitely a very, very easy, very quick card that you can put together. So, the next thing that we did, hey, Mary, the tiny things. Yeah, my cheap old self cuts my dimensionals in half. See? Because they fit better. I'm telling you. I keep saying that, but you never believe me. So, all right. So the next thing I did is I went ahead, so I didn't have to drag the big shot out too much, was pre-cut one of the mini curvy keepsake box dies. Just ran it through the Big Shot as well or the die cutting machine. I guess I shouldn't say Big Shot, die cutting machine. And I see when I stuck it back in here, it was backwards. But anyway, so you got the idea that basically I just cut the designer series paper with the die, ran it through once, popped out the little pieces here for the holes in the handles. So that's all done. So I love that die set. It's just super easy to use. And I believe this one's also on the retiring list. So if it is something that you don't have yet, you may want to go take a look at it. I should have looked at the list closer before I came on, but I'm about 99% sure that one is also on the retiring list. So next thing you do to assemble the box is just take your bone folder and round the edges a little bit so you don't end up with a triangle box. Thanks, Jean. Is it Jean? I think that's how I say your name. So thanks so much. I'm glad you like the card. So. Hey, Suzanne, how are you? And I see Mary's doing a frowny face. I must have missed some comments here. So, or is she just making a frowny face at at me because I'm using my half dimensionals? All right, next thing you do to assemble the mini curvy keepsake box is just bend your little handles back and then put them together here in the middle. Slide them through one of the slots. Really easily, of course, Amy says, as she wrestles with it. And then slide them through the other side. And that's it for the assembly of the box. So super, super simple. You can do a ton of these again in a big hurry. So definitely something that's fun and cute, and I like them. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp a little sentiment on here from the Tiny Keepsakes stamp set. And the one that we used is the Sweet Treat today. So, oh, Karen's surgery. Okay. And I guess I should have showed you the dies first. So this is the full set of dies from the mini Kirby Keepsake box dies. So got that, we used the larger one here, and we're going to be using the small, more circular one to cut out the sentiment here in just a second. So we've got the Sweet Treat, and I'm inking it up in a little shaded spruce ink. And we'll go ahead and stamp it down here on this piece of paper. Yep, that looks like we got a good image on that one. And then I'm going to wheel over for 1 second and cut this out. So again, just put it right around it. The sentiments are designed to fit perfectly inside these dies, which is wonderful. So let me zip over here. Oh, so it's G and. Okay, good, good. All right. Hopefully I didn't say it too wrong the first time around. So, all right. So... Oh, okay, so the bundle is not, the dies are carrying over. I guess I thought they were retiring. So like I said, I should have looked at the list closer, but I don't know. I was in a hurry this morning, and it's just been one of those days with the kids going into school late today. My whole day has just been a mess from start to finish. So anyway, but I'm glad you're all here watching with me anyway. So I'm going to take a little bit of linen thread, and we're going to slide it through the hole that was cut in by the die. Whoops. And then, of course, through the handle on the treat box, which normally, again, is very easy to do, except for when I am on camera and in front of y'all. Going to tie a quick little bow. And I don't want it to be too tight because I want to be able to move the tag around a little bit if I need to. But I don't want it all saggy either. So definitely trying to get it in the middle kind of bow. All right, let me get the tails pulled out here. I'm not sure quite how I did that. There we go. Too long of tails, I guess. All right. So, hey, Barbara, thanks so much for joining from South Carolina. Like I said, today I feel like I'm a mess. All of a sudden I looked at the clock and I'm like, oh, I should be starting my Facebook Live and I'm not even ready yet. But so like I said, I'm just glad y'all are putting up with me and joining me today. So, all right, so we've got our little tag tied on here. And then to finish the tag off, we're just going to add a red rhinestone basic jewel. And just one quick simple one. And we're going to add it here with the sentiment. Maybe if I can hold it still. All right, and that's it. So 2 super quick holiday projects all done with really very little work. And like I said, can have many of them done in a minute if you get everything set up on the Stamparatus, and just a little punching, a little die cutting, and you're set and you're good to go for the holidays. So let me know if you have any questions. Again, be sure to stop by my online store to check out the closeout sale starting today. And don't forget about my free shipping offer that ends tonight. So thanks so much. I will plan to see you all next week, Tuesday. Have a good afternoon.